Hey guys, WhatiF here, and welcome back to NASCAR 14 Chrono part number 9. A new sponsor, and a new paint job, all entirely. And yes, that is brown. I tried to get as close to brown as I possibly could in the game to match UPS, but it was a little tricky. So it looks it looks a little black, at least in this lighting, so it's brown, I'm sure. I'm positive. So, yeah, we have white rims, a white spoiler, and like, whatever. It's cute. And now with this sponsor, we can get 119,000 credits per race just on that alone with everything we have. And I don't think we're done with sponsors. I think the most we can get in this game is 8, and we're not even at 5. I think we're at... Are we at 5? I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, it's only at 4. So we're not even at 5 yet. So we're going to Richmond. I don't know really what to honestly expect, but we have a good points lead. So maybe we can still maintain that gap. Dale Jr. got 2 wins in a row. He's trying to get 3 in a row. First driver with 2 wins in the season. And there's our chase and all that. Hoopla. Damn, Logano and McMurray are kind of close to falling out the top 30. As 30th is 130 points, and they're at 172. So they're kind of on the edge. Not really. They're about to race into the good. But I don't know. Who knows? Anything can change. But yeah, we'll just get right into it. See what we can do. I feel like we could probably not finish last. That's one of the big priorities. So, yeah, we're putting in brakes. Stock brakes, or we'll just go one notch up, and we'll leave the engine as it is. Suspension. We'll try to put a little bit more to it in the car for this one, and that's about it. So, hopefully, it's good enough. Here's our settings, as per usual. 100% difficulty, 80 laps, 20% race, 3 times fuel and tires, black flags and caution flags on, and damage on. So, we'll get right into qualifying here. I'll put in a little bit of a setup. It's just payload adjustments like usual, and we'll just see where we start. Well, damn, we're going to move on to the next round. I didn't think we really would have a chance. Oh, it's only just one round, okay. But it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Okay. Wow. We're not too far off from the pace, too. We're only about 2/10 off. So that's honestly really, really good. So Stenhouse is 13, so he was okay. Kyle Busch on pole. Vickers again with a strong... He's been good this year. I don't know what's been going on with him in this game, but he's been like in the top 5 or top 10 with qualifying. But we'll see what we can do in the race. Our pace is pretty close to the leaders. It's only about 2/10 off, so it's not a big gap, but still, we just need to just survive and hope we have good pit cycles and this thing plays out. We can maybe get a better finish then, where we probably deserve a finish. Alright, here we go. 80 laps, and I think our fuel run is about 30 from the practice sessions I did before I got into this. So, yeah, here we go. Green flag's out. We're underway. It looks like everybody got a pretty good... No, wait, somebody stacked up somewhere. Alright, looks alright to me, but... Yeah, first and foremost, I want to discuss is how insane this track is. I don't know why they amped it up to this, like level. But... Oh, God. See, that's why I put those upgrades in the bracing, because I wouldn't have stopped and hit Menard, and that would have been a big disaster. But yeah, it's just... Kind of like with Martinsville and Bristol, if you give out the bottom lane just a little bit, they're going to take advantage of it, and you're just going to be put in a really bad spot. So even if I have to sacrifice, God, a little bit of corner speed, just so I can keep it on the bottom, I'm going to have to, just so I can, not die, because they're just all over the place. And it's worked out well so far. So, and we'll see Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch are duking it out for the lead, so that's pretty cool. There's so many cars hitting the wall. I can't even describe it. It's just insane. And then Biffle stops. It just kills my corner. And then they're all bunched up trying to get around me. It's just a never-ending cycle. I really hope we can have a green flag pit stop just so it can thin out this field just a little bit, because we're gonna need it. I think that would be a big help. So we're doing okay right now. We definitely lost some spots naturally, but we're not falling off the face of the earth, and it's not too bad. Car handles pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit loose, but it's like a good kind of loose where it's manageable and does kind of turn the corners. Obviously, it could be much better, but it's a lot better off than what it would have been if I didn't put in any upgrades. So I guess there's that. Logano, okay, kind of. Well, I would like to chill and just relax, but there's none to be had when it's just this chaotic right now. I'm actually able to get into turn one way more aggressively than I would, but that's just kind of how the AI run here. They just get in the corners pretty weak, and then center off, they're just really good. I really don't have any chance. But, tight. I push it probably. Oh my god, there's just too much. There's just too much going on. And Boyer took the lead. Well, good for him. And nobody hit the wall. Gordon hit the wall back there. Okay, Logano, please, thank you. I really didn't mean to dive in there, but I guess I underestimate my brakes. they're better than what they would be, but they're not perfect. Oh man, here we go. Just turn. Oh my god! Somebody just got, Kenseth just died. Kenseth just got like wall hit. Terribly. Just turn. Oh my god. Oh, Michael, just go. Just go. I'm not gonna take that chance. Michael, go. He saved it. My god, what a legend. Wow, they're 4 wide. Just get away. Just run. Oh my god. I don't know how Michael didn't wreck. I know he's a racing Jesus, but that was pretty damn impressive, not gonna lie. Mack Kenseth and Jimmy Johnson got by me. Jimmy's actually looking to gain a spot on Kenseth. He breaks very early, and I just messed up my corner. There goes Austin Dillon, unless I can get a good run to 3 and kind of clear him. Yes, I can. Okay, that was beautiful. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. It worked. I don't know how that was a terrible corner, but we got it somehow. Well, it's kind of thinned out a little bit. I mean, I'm just kind of chilling here in 24th, and not a whole lot's going on. Just relaxing, just hitting my marks. Jimmy's kind of wiggling and doing weird things, but every time I try to get a run on him, well, didn't really mean to bump him like that. But every time he does something weird and I try to get to the inside and make a pass, the car just doesn't stick and it just doesn't get off the corner well enough to really complete a pass. Like, it's just kind of been this little bit of back and forth, sort of. But then again, like I said, like, I'll get an advantage on him somewhere, but he'll just get it right back. Oh dang, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, our grill tape's getting a little hot, or oil temp, but yeah, we'll definitely lower it. I think it's at 40. I'll put it down to maybe 10. So that's our plan. Obviously, I could pit right now for that lap. I could have made it to the end at one more stop. It's obviously 27:54, and then I would have had to pit again at 81, but the race was 80 laps, so that probably would have been perfect time to pit. But yeah, I'm going to pit now because our grill tape's getting really hot. I don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they pit, sometimes they don't, so I don't know. Obviously, a lot of people are pitting. So 40 miles an hour, there we go. We get down there just fine. We'll lower that grill tape. We'll put it all the way down to, well, I want to put it to 10, but 9's the best one, so that should help it out a lot. At least I would hope so, and 4 tires and fuel, and see where we cycle out here after all this is done. There we go, 4 tires and fuel, and no clue where we're going to be cycling out, honestly. Try to get back on track a little bit early. Yeah, it was kind of early. And the grill tape has not lowered at all. Yaley, if you're going to... Yaley is such... That's Bowman. I'm sorry, I'm thinking NASCAR 15, but what a scrub. And I lowered my grill tape, and it didn't do anything. Like, what? How does that work? That's weird. Alright, well, I mean, we cycled out ahead of Jimmy Johnson, who was in front of me, so that's a big net gain for ourselves, if I do say so myself. And we're actually going to pass Jeff Gordon, so we will gain some time, and I think all of it finally cycled through. Which, so, I mean, we gained a spot, so, hooray. But finally, it's thinned out. We can maybe try approaching and passing these cars one at a time, as long as Jimmy or Jeff don't try to interfere. But this might be the part of the run where I can maybe gain some spots or gain some time. So obviously too, with this run, I'm going to try to pit on lap 54 as I just drill the outside wall, because then that way we can kind of pit very early, but we can make it to the end on fuel. And Hamlin, I'm sorry, he didn't deserve that, but we gained the spot, so hooray. Okay, never mind. The grill tape temperature, oil temperature, whatever, it went down. So it worked. Well, that's good. And we almost made a pass on Stenhouse, and I almost lost the spot to Hamlin too because I just went in the corner way too deep. I pretty much do the same thing again, except that time it kind of stuck. But wait a minute. Oh, we can make this pass in turn 1. I can feel it. Clint Boyer has finally caught up some lap traffic, by the way, so that's going to add another layer to this race. I just did a terrible job through the corner and just oversteered so much that just hit the apron multiple times. Curb or whatever, apron, what am I talking about? Me and Stenhouse have had this just gladiator-style battle. I almost screwed it up right there. I just can't get through the center off as good as he can, but I can get in there really well. And it just keeps going back and forth. I keep diving in the corner just a little bit, just hoping that maybe Austin Dillon can slide up the track or move up, and it would slow Stenhouse down a little bit. Didn't really work there, but oh man, it's just been tough. New leader Kevin Harvick takes it over as I almost just turned myself right in front of Jimmy Johnson. Well, that would not have been good. He definitely seems to be a bit quicker. He did pit after me, so he does have a little bit fresher tires, and he's been trying desperately to get by me. As now the field's stacking up a little bit in front of me. A slower cars are just holding everybody up, but yeah, so that's interesting. And I'm imagining that the battle for a lead must be amazing because they're getting held up by lap traffic and just have a hard time getting around them. But yeah, if this plays out, I really don't think I'm going to really finish well. Probably around pretty much here. Because I can't really go anywhere. And I thought maybe I would have gained a little bit out of the cycle with pit stops. I mean, we did a little bit, but it wasn't nearly as enough as I would have thought. So this might be just where we finish, which I guess is okay because definitely I didn't really know what we kind of had. But I can live with that. I mean, that's okay with me. I'll head down pit road this lap. Really nothing has changed too much up at the front or really around me. I mean, I've kind of caught up with these guys a little bit, but I think just some of them are just really slow and holding other big people up. But we definitely made it on field from here, so yeah, it looks like they're not pitting, so this might be an ingenious undercut that I'm going to kind of do here. I know some people pitted, but I don't know the whole thing. So we'll take 4 tires and fuel it again. No real changes, so just hopefully we'll undercut the field and gain some spots and maybe some track time. We can just hold them off from there. Out and away, and alright, everything looks okay. We're in 33rd. Tony Stewart might be heading down pit road. I don't know what other cars are going to be doing, so I'm going to try to give them a lot of room. They do this weird thing, as you see in the back straightaway, some cars will do like a fake out. Like they'll go down low and then they'll get back up on track. Why they do that? Your guess is as good as mine. They do it at Martinsville too, so I don't know why that's a thing. Just hope we just cycle out, gain some spots that way. We just have to wait. Oh my God, we got the fastest time in the race. Well, holy shit. That is a first. I mean, that was like legitimate. That was amazing. Truex, oh, he did that stupid fake out shit. That kind of killed me there in turn 3, but man, I'm surprised. Wow. All right. And Truex, can you please let me go? Thank you. No, he's just gonna race me. No, never mind. Okay. We're 21st, so hey, we did gain some spots. That's good. Other cars leaving pit road. I don't know if these are gonna be for position or not. Okay, some are. Okay. We're gonna be up to 13th. Oh my God. And I mean, we gapped them pretty good, so man, we might be able to gain some track time. And maybe be able to hold them off. So holy shit. Just like that, we're now inside the top 10. All because they pitted so much later. They just waited way too long. And Casey Kane's finally heading down pit road. Now that'll put us 1 lap down, but yeah. And we might cycle out second because Harvick is he was leading. Are we going to cycle out in front of Harvick? How's that? How does that happen? Did that really gain us that much? I think so. Is that Harvick might be right? Well, that's Boyer. I don't... Are we really going to be like in the top 5 when the cycle's out? That's going to be insane. It's going to be this absolutely disgusting gain on pit road there. The undercut, like, greatness there. Kane's leaving pit road right now, and yeah, Harvick just took the lead, and we're going to be in 6th, maybe 7th, I'm not sure, because Kane did actually get out of pit road pretty quick, and we're not even going to be able to catch him, so yeah, we're flirting with a strong top 10, which I didn't even think was really a factor, and everybody's thinned out pretty well, so we might be able to lose. Well, I'm sure we'll lose more spots, but hopefully enough, or not enough to the point where we fall outside the top 10. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, Harvick does have lap traffic in front of him. It's only 2, but it could hold them up a lot to the point where Boyer, Kurt Busch, or even Casey Kane can catch him. So anything's still possible, and it looks like Harvick is definitely getting held up. Junior's actually holding him up now too, as I didn't really mean to bump him there, but yeah, I'm just amazed. I think we're even closing in on Harvick a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll have a shot, but we can at least see the battle for a lead, which will be just as entertaining. Yeah, we've kind of fallen off from Dale Jr. at this point. The tires have definitely seen better days, and it has gotten much worse in tricks. I mean, everybody else pretty much in front of me has newer tires than me, so I can understand. It's just, I just can't do a whole lot now. Thankfully, we did build up enough of a gap. Even if we fall back to 8th or even 9th, it's still going to be a great day, so we just got to ride it out. And now Kyle Busch took having a stroke. Took the lead. Nope, or Harvick took him back. So yeah, lap traffic playing a big factor up there, and even the gap. I mean, it's only 2.5 seconds. It was a lot more. So yeah, they're killing them. Yeah, now all of a sudden it might be a 5-car battle potentially. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to see how this plays out. Okay, now this has got really interesting. With 3 to go, we're under 2 seconds back from the leader, and they're just getting held up in lap traffic terribly. I didn't think it would hold them up that bad, and yeah, it's kind of killing them. Dale Jr.'s kind of being a little pansy and not going, just kind of stopping. Yeah, we're pushing the car to the absolute limits, just trying to maybe gain a spot, try to do something, and yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I didn't think they would get held up that bad by lap traffic. It's kind of looks like it's growing again. So I guess Kyle got by them, one of them at least. Now we're heading into the white flag, and yeah, this has been interesting. Was Boyer leading at one point? Then it was Harvick, then Kyle Busch. We somehow, I'm amazed Kane didn't gain any more spots, considering he was the last car that pitted, and he really should have been the car that would have flown up through the field, but it didn't happen. Now off turn 4, we're gonna lose more time, but we'll take a top 10. That's amazing. I can't believe that undercut worked as good as it did. I really don't. I cannot believe that. So that was the theme of the day. Undercut the field. Even though there is a big gamble because you could get pinned a lap down and kind of get screwed, but it's a risk reward thing. So Harvick led 29, Boyer led 36, and Kyle Busch led 11 laps. And damn, we were under, okay, a little bit over 2 seconds, but the top 5 were pretty close to each other. And there's our top 10 with Vickers 9th and Larson 10th. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was just good shit. There's our point standings. We're still the points leader by pretty good amount. Boyer did close in a little bit considering he did finish a lot higher than me, but Kyle Busch with his first win of the season, so good for him. Dale Jr. was as far back as, like, I don't know how far back he was at Daytona, but very far back. Now 4th. Busch 5th, Hamlin 6th, Newman back to 10th. Vickers jumps up 2 more spots, and now Vickers is comfortable in the playoffs, so Chase as of right now. Kane with a good run did gain some spots. So we have 1 car. So we have 3 cars outside the top 16. So that means Biffle, Jimmy, and Edwards as of now. Well, actually, Biffle, Jimmy, and Brad would technically be out because Gordon or Carlos had that win. So interesting. No sponsors, okay. Well, that's a shame. But we do get a lot of credits, though. So we're at 194,000. Damn. So we can actually... should we even do a part shop upgrade, or... We'll go with engine shop for once, so we'll go with that. There we go. Now we're laying down to 64,000, but that means we can do other things like this if we ever wanted to. We get like 119 credits per race. We can get this in like 2 to 3 races if we really wanted to, or we can save and get the body shop thing so we can do more different stuff like the in-house chassis and everything. So yeah, options to pick, and we're doing pretty well, but a lot of it's just because of pit strategy. That's really what's been helping us. If this was like, if that went green all the way, we would have been like 24th probably. So thank God for cautions. But pit stops, that's not really cautions. What am I talking about? But yeah, everything's been almost damn near perfect. I'm kind of impressed. But then again, I've played this game so much for league races and other things. I put way too much time into this game, and I've kind of became a low-key god at it, even though there's better people than me. So big shout out to my tier 3 Patreon supporters at Dale Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave 500, Champ 15, Racing News Now, Alan Gray, MotorsportsGames, Robert Dillon, and Zach Page for your donation. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for your contribution and support to the channel every single month like this. It does mean a lot, and it does go a long ways. And like usual, just thank you guys so much for your help. I'll see you on the next part for Talladega. That'll be very interesting to see how that will go. I mean, we won Daytona. I assume we can win Talladega, and also we'll have qualifying. And we can go into that with a slightly better engine, I think. I don't know. Yeah, so it won't be refurbished. It'll just be stock. Or we can get the... whatever, I don't know. But we can kind of figure that out. Yeah, that's it for me. Talladega, we might win. I don't know. I'd like to think so. We'll have to wait and see. But see you all next part, and I'll see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.